Hey, I'll fix it here. I got a Chevy Impala LT. Needs front brake rotors. You know when you're slowing down and you step on the brakes and it goes, whoa, blah, 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 you know, it kind of vibrates and does that thing. That's usually it needs rotors. So stay with me. I'll show you how I've replaced the front rotors and brakes. Okay? Okay, a little safety tip. Even though I got a good jack, I'm also going to use a couple of these. They're really handy. Put one on each side so you have these and the jack holding the car up. Not only that, but when you pull the wheel off, kind of stick it underneath the car. Just get in the habit of it. It's a really good safety thing. Okay. All right, just before we raise the car clear off the ground here, we want to crack these loose just a little bit and then raise the car up. You know, it got ridges in it, and so that's why we're going to replace these. And also, you see these little beveled holes. Sometimes, like this time, we have a little screw in one of them. That's not always the case, and it's not a big deal. Either has it or don't have it. I mean, if it don't have it, then this kind of slops around when you're taking it off, but it really don't hurt anything. If you do have it, it's going to be this little star type of a thing. Now I look like a real shade tree mechanic because I just got out a coat hanger and a bungee cord. Does that seem sketchy or what? Well, here's the deal. When you take this off, you're not supposed to let it just hang on the brake line. So we're gonna, when we take it off, we're gonna be able to support it by hanging it on a piece of wire or a bungee or something here, so that it doesn't damage anything. You know, I've seen what works the best is a tool made for this, and it's like a double hook. A hook here and the other end hooks down here, and but we're going to see if this will help relieve some of the pressure on that brake line when we take this apart, because the next thing is this 13 millimeter right here at the top and at the bottom. So we take those loose. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Okay, I got a little pry bar thing. We're going to see if we can pry this up and out of here. Oh yeah, it's going to come right up. Okay, now, do we have enough tension? Yeah, see, that took the tension off of that brake line. All right, now I'm going to pop these brake pads out. Just go right in here like so. I believe they're, if I remember right, I got the lifetime ones at AutoZone, so I can actually take these in and just go get some new ones while I'm at it, and they won't even charge me. That's the advantage if you're going to keep your car, and you just go ahead and get those super lifetime gold, whatever they are. It's not this, it's the one back here. And not this, but the one back there. Okay. Almost led you astray there. And Blue here, by the way, this is Blue, my emotional support friend here, who has agreed to help me, and he was very concerned when we didn't have this going yet to help relieve the pressure on the brake line. So we making Blue happy here. Oh boy, now we got a problem because that's really tight. Oh boy, boy. Get in here and really yank on it. There it is. Yeah. Well, that's been there for a while. Now let's see about this one. Yeah. That was pretty tight, all right. By the way, if you want to see Blue and me, we're starting another channel. It's called Blue Hippo H2O. Blue Hippo H2O. Yeah. Careful now, this is going to fall off of here probably. I'll just grab a hold of it. while I pull this bolt out. And you can see that everything comes loose. Now, anytime you're taking things apart, it's a good idea to grab your phone. You're not sure which way things go back in and stuff. Grab your phone and take a picture of yourself and what you're doing. Right, Blue? See, Blue taught me that. He's pretty smart, hippo. What we're going to do is take these little doohickeys out of here and clean the grooves. We're going to take these and make sure that they are really smooth operating and all that. We'll probably just take them out and douche them out and put a little grease in there. And this thing, look at that. Off it comes. The new one, we're going to wash it because when they're brand new, they come with stuff on them, so usually. And you got to wash that off with some brake clean or something like that. Alright, I didn't have any brake clean, which is normally what I would use to clean these. You want to clean this surface right here. Blue is so smart. He said, look at this, there's starting fluid right there, and it does the same thing. Blue, you're so smart. Awesome. Now remember, when you have a hole down here with threads in it, it needs to line up with one of these holes here so that you can put this little guy back in if you want to. You don't have to. But there was one in there, so I'll probably go back to the same setup. Yeah, let's see if did I line up with a hole? Yeah, according to my calculations and the help of Blue here. Bring that up there, like so. All right, good, good. I don't have to be super torqued or anything. It doesn't even have to be in there. Yeah, well, anyways, that's nice. All right, now, you know what we're going to have to do, and I don't have the special tools to do it with, is this thing. We're going to have to squeeze those. And in order to squeeze those, you have to be careful. You know, you could be like squeezing the pressure. The fluid could go back up inside there and boil up out of the reservoir or something. Or, like sometimes what I do is just loosen the little bleeder valve here a little bit while I'm squeezing those. And then the excess oil comes out here. Just don't let it go on this clean surface. And then when you got this squeezed out and this oil coming out, brake fluid coming out of here, and then tighten that back up while these are compressed, and then you won't have any trouble putting this back on. This was a real pain in the ass to get loose. And of course, I mean, you know, you don't really see that when you look at videos. It all looks easy because we've edited that out. Yeah, of course we did. Now look what I did. I managed to drip the oil right on the surface of this, just like I said not to do. And Blue is just getting really upset with me now. So I'm going to have to do this, finish this, and then re-clean the surface to make Blue happy here. Okay. I turn this a little bit, and then, yeah, the oil is coming out of here. All right, now, my favorite tool in the whole world is these gigantuous channel locks. These gigantuous channel locks are so handy to use for all kinds of stuff. Oops, yeah, here we go. Squeeze this back, make a big oily mess everywhere. But, not to worry, we got this under control. I tell you what, Blue is really upset right now with me. I'm sorry, Blue. I'm just gonna tighten that back up. Now, before we can do anything, we have to clean the oil off of this mess. Clean all this oil up, get my starting fluid, and make sure that surface is super clean. Excuse me, Blue. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta get all the oil and stuff off of here, because that's bad news, see? Bad news for your brakes. Right, Blue? Here, let me wash your face a little bit. You're even a mess. You got really into it, didn't you? Oh, sorry about that. Okay. I know. We're being a little crazy, aren't we? Okay, now this thing here, before you get too far, you want to take these things out and clean, you know, really good, like toothbrush, wire brush, or whatever, down inside of here and in there, and get your new brake pads. Oh, that's right, I got to run to the store. Come on, Blue, let's go run to the store. Okay, what I didn't show you is that I pulled these out. And I put some new grease inside of here. This is a squishy thing there. Can you see that? Okay. I pulled that out, checked my rubber things here. They all look good, and I put new grease inside. And I cleaned these really good with a wire brush and then a straight file, and just got right in the corners. And then I put a little new grease right in there. Now, when you get your brakes, good high quality, good brakes, I got the highest quality I could get at AutoZone, lifetime warranty and all that. This comes with it. So I'm going to take this apart, and then these are going to fit in there. Just squish those into place. Get another one. Alright, so then squish these in. So there's a little bit of grease right behind that to keep it from making weird noises and stuff. The little bolt, 13 millimeter, like these guys, they torque supposedly at 26 pounds. Okay. Now these ones, I didn't find out the torque for this, but I'm just going to crank them down fairly good. And I believe that is a 15. Fairly good. Fairly good, and call it good. Yeah. Yeah. Okie dokie. Okay. You got all these brake pads here, and you got to separate them up into pairs. So what I've got here is a pair that, see if they're going to go on like this. And I've got the little, this is a little thing to alarm you if they're getting too close. It'll make a squealy sound. Anyway, this little square thing here is going to go down in the slot right there. Stick that down. Why isn't it slipping right in there like it's supposed to? Aha! Woof! There it is. Okay, try that back here. There it is. Brand new brake pad. Nice, top quality, best you can buy. At least the best you can buy at AutoZone. I wonder how's this gonna do here. Is this gonna slip right on? Yeah. See, we did good. 26 pounds torque. Whoops. Come on now. Get that to line up. Yeah, got that started. Hey, that started right in there. Now remember, that was a 13. Got the rotor on, we got the new brake pads on, and we just put the wheel back on. And go to the other side, do the same thing. Now before you go anywhere, check your fluid level on your brake fluid, because we bled some out, you know, doing this, squeezing that up there. By the way, my favoriteest tool of all in the whole wide world are big giant channel locks. Actually, I have several different sizes. So I'll leave a description reference to these. You can buy them on Amazon and stuff, and some of my other things that I use. Blue and I, we got it all fixed up with new brake pads and rotors. Now you can do this too. Adios, amigos. Ciao. And you know what to do. You know what time it is. Reward time. Yeah. Glass ice. Fresh squeezed lime. Got some stevia. I put in my sparkling water. And this is LaCroix coconut. And it's up to you if you want to put a splash of bourbon in that. But today, this is what I need. Yes, that's my reward.